Hey everybody, it's Jackie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have my summer Sephora bonus sale VIB 20% off purchases. I was really trying my hardest not to buy anything for this sale because the Christmas sets are right around the corner and we have one more sale before Christmas, and that's always the time to buy the little sets that have 5 or 6 deluxe sample sizes from brands that you've been wanting to try. So I kind of try to wait for that, but there were a few palettes that I wanted, and eyeshadow palettes are my weakness, but I really don't need anything. But I've had my eye on the NATASHA Denona Sunrise palette for quite some time. So, and the idea, I have most of NATASHA Denona's palettes, but the idea of the smaller size for travel is really why I bought this one, because I thought that would be good to have a travel size NATASHA Denona eyeshadow palette. So that was the first item, and that was the thing that I really wanted the most. And what's nice about it is I love how she packages things so they don't break. It comes in the outer cardboard, and then you have the inner cardboard protective sleeve, and then a real pretty box. It's this sunrise looking orangey foil, and then you have the palette, which is a nice size, a nice travel size. It's not that much smaller compared to her traditional palettes. This is the Sunset palette, and it looks like it would make a good companion. I do like the plastic rather than the kind of faux leather, and it opens up, and that is just a lovely NATASHA Denona palette. It has the holes in the back where you can poke those out in case you want to mix and match things, and it does go well. I was on the fence about it for a while because I thought it looked too similar to Sunset, and Sunset has more browns and yellows. See if I can get them where you can see both of them. There. But this one does have more of the pinks. And actually, that was the one thing that I did find that was missing out of this, because I actually watched the sunrise this morning, and it was a very light pink. And there is no light pink shade in here. We have a Glory, which is a pink, but there's not any colors that really look like the sunrise that I saw this morning. But anyways, I'm happy to have it. NATASHA Denona, I just love her eyeshadows. I've worn it. It does make some beautiful pink coral. There's some very nice sparkly shades. So if you like NATASHA Denona, you'll like this palette. The other palette that I've wanted for a very long time, and most people already have, is the Melt Cosmetics Smoke Sessions palette. This is another foil. This is a green foil package. And for some reason, I am really attracted to olive green right now. Olive green, and the NATASHA Denona Brown Green palette has got a lot of great greens. But I wanted to purchase the Hourglass Scattered Light shade Vivid cream shadow. It's like a glitter shadow, but it was sold out, so I missed out on that. And that single shadow is $29 by itself. Oh, that was another thing I wanted to mention. The NATASHA Denona palette $65 before I'm a Rouge, so I got the 20% discount. So that palette's $65. The Smoke Sessions palette is $48. So I thought, well, instead of buying that single olive eyeshadow for $29, I'll get a whole palette for $45. What I'm really wanting out of shadows now is more pigment, more foil, more. And I've seen this palette, and I just thought it was so pretty. I wish there were a few more greens and the browns, but the gold is stunning, the bronze. And I did make a really pretty look out of that, so I do recommend this palette. I'm glad I got this instead of the single hourglass. They're just beautiful. This mean green. And this Black Widow, I mean, it's just, it's so pretty. I am enjoying it, and I was happy to get it at the discount. I think that's what I'm gonna start doing now, is just put everything in my cart and shop at Sephora only when there's a sale. That's just got to be the way to do it. The other palette that I got, of course, is the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Jackie Aina palette. I've watched Jackie's video, Jackie, and my name's Jackie, so I've watched her before. I think she's entertaining and has a good personality, and I mean, there's drama with everything, but basically what it comes down to, if I like the colors and I like the brand, I actually thought it was kind of funny that Anastasia was doing a collab with Jackie Aina, because I didn't realize she was that big of a personality, but I also was surprised when they did a collab with that Alyssa Edwards, which wasn't that long ago. So, I mean, I would think that Anastasia Beverly Hills would get a bigger name. I mean, that's just me, I guess, but the bottom line is, I also have most of the Anastasia palettes dating back to the Mario palette, and I've got Soft Glam, Renaissance, Modern Renaissance, Riviera, I mean all of them. What's the other one that's like Soft Glam? Wow. Anyways, another Anastasia palette. I really like the packaging. It's kind of like a holographic snake print. And congratulations to Jackie for getting this collab. I do like it because it's not the velvet stuff. The velvet stuff is hard to keep clean. But I liked the velvet stuff. I mean, I was able to keep it clean, just brush it off. But this is very pretty. And inside you find the traditional Anastasia. I was really attracted to, I mean, the purples are beautiful. I know this is made for dark skin tones and highly pigmented, so it'll show up. But I found it to be like a typical Anastasia palette. The only, I've only worn it one time, but I think it's just beautiful. I know I'll enjoy it. I can tell by looking at it. I can tell it's beautiful. I can tell it's high quality. The only color that I tried that I wasn't crazy about was this Sponsored. It seems like every palette has got that shifting. It looks green, but it shifts to the brown, the shifty brown blue color that is in every palette. I'm kind of over that, but I really liked this Shookington purple, Bigwig the matte, Zam. I mean, these colors are just beautiful, so I'm very happy that I bought this. Very happy for Jackie Aina. So anyways, yeah, that's just really nice. All the Anastasia, I like Subculture. That is one of my favorite Anastasia palettes. Nobody liked that one. I really like that one. That has some, I always make some pretty looks with that. I use that more than Modern Renaissance, actually. Can't talk tonight. Okay, next, a few more things. Palettes are my weakness. Definitely. Few things I was gonna get that I wound up not purchasing that I'm saving. The Laneige Apple Lime Lip Balm. I'm going to get that, but I have a lot of Laneige. And I didn't get another Laura Mercier powder. Excuse me. I need one of those. I'll get it at the next sale. I didn't get any Ulla Hendrickson. I'll get some of that on the next sale. But okay, on to the next. This was came on about the third day of the sale. The Too Faced Palm Springs palette. It was released on about day 3, and I suckered into that. I should have waited. That's another thing, is I'm not going to buy palettes until I can see them in the store. Buying things online is just, I don't return stuff that much. And although this is very pretty, it looks like every other Too Faced palette there is. And I've got a Too Faced palette collection, the last one with the gingerbread, which I thought was very pretty. And Samantha, excuse me, cat scratching. But anyways, it's very pretty, and I'm sure I'll like it, but it looks like every other Too Faced palette. This palette was $45. Well, so at a discount of $9, okay, that's not too bad. It is very pretty, and again, it makes a great travel size, and it does have the browns that you need. You can make a brown. It's got, it's got 6 mattes. I do like that it has enough matte shades to do a look, and then of course the pop of blue, and this Buzzkill is a very pretty pink. I guess I like it. I haven't really tried it enough, but my first impression, and all of these are really first impressions. I haven't tried this, but just my feeling was that I didn't need this palette, but it's all right. It's fine. And the smoke sessions, I probably didn't need that either, but I couldn't see that in person because my Sephora doesn't carry it. And Jackie I didn't see either. I just bought that blind because I knew I would like it. As the Natasha, if I would have looked at the Natasha Denona, I would realize I didn't really need that one either. But anyways, okay, next. One more. The Makeup Forever Let's Gold palette. I was watching Toddy Westbrook's video, and she recommended this palette, and I do like Makeup Forever. My single shadows are some of my favorite eyeshadows, and this palette is kind of a work palette. It's neutral colors, and I flatter myself. I have similar coloring to Toddy, being a brunette, and I thought, since she liked it, that it would look good on me as well. And it is very neutral palette, which it would be good for work. And like what she said is that instead of wearing, I like to wear bright looks and stuff, but for work, they'd probably like it if I toned it down a bit, because I do get wild and crazy with my eyeshadow, but they let me wear it, so it's fine. But this is more subdued. It has, I like the way it's laid out as well. Your first row is all mattes, your second row is shimmers, and then your third rows are like your really glittery, those would be your eyelid shades. And lovely shades of brown. Again, I'm attracted to olive green. It had the olive greens. There's some nice warm shades here, some oranges and some pinks. And I just thought this would be a really pretty palette. It's only got 3 stars. A lot of people saying there's no pigment. But it is Makeup Forever, and Toddy liked it. And I do like it just from looking at it. Hopefully it's good. It was only $45, and I know this palette has been around for a long time. I remember seeing it, well, I don't know how long it's been around, but it was $45 before my discount. So anyways, I'm looking forward to trying that. And like I said, palettes are my weakness. So I was happy to get that. Oh, there's a wasp. Ah! Oh my god. There's a wasp in here. Okay. Well, we'll take care of him in a minute. Alright, next I got the, that's all for palettes. Next I got some skincare. And I got the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I've been really attracted to this, and the big one is, I think it's 1.7 ounces, and it's $65. It's just so expensive, and I wanted to try it, and this is the tiniest little, this looks like a point perk. This is 0.50, a half of an ounce, all-in-one primer and moisturizer, and they said it's good for oily skin, and I do have oily skin, and I normally use a couple serums and my sunscreen as a primer. but I've heard such good things about this. Jeffree Star always wears this, and I've heard a lot, and it got 5 stars reviews. Again, I haven't tried it yet. This is basically a first impressions. Is this the tiniest little tube? But I guess a little goes a long way, and you don't need much. So anyways, yeah, well, we'll see, but that should have been a point perk instead of 20 bucks for this tiny little thing. But anyways, I guess hopefully it'll last and it'll be good. But okay, next I bought another skincare item. I've never heard of this brand, the In-Key List, and this is called Bakuchiol. Okay, it's got the phonetic spelling. Bakuchiol. Well, whatever. This is the active ingredient, and I guess it's a substitute for retinol. I do use Retin-A prescription. Well, I use tretinoin, which is the generic, but I've been hearing some things about retinol that aren't good. And I do enjoy the Ulla Hendrickson retinol alt cream, but it's like 60 bucks, and they have a couple things, but it's pretty pricey, and I was trying to hold back and not spend too much money. So this was only $9.99, and it had some, and there's another company that has a serum, again, that's about $60 with this in it, but it's a serum. This is just the active ingredient. It says, ideal for all skin types, natural retinol alternative, pregnancy and breastfeeding safe. Okay, that's interesting. Helps to 1% bakuchiol helps to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Anyways, AM and PM, apply a pea-sized amount to face and neck. Apply preferred serums prior to use. Even skin tone, nourish skin. Okay, well, I'm gonna try it out for 10 bucks. That was on my budget because I did pretty good. I only spent like, I don't know, less than 300 bucks, which is pretty good. I reined it in, and that is a little bit bigger of a sample. That looks like about an ounce. Yeah, that's 1 ounce. So happy to try that. And let's see, the last thing I got was a Sephora Favorites kit. I love the Sephora Favorites kit. I pick these up all the time, and this is a new one to them. This is the Sephora Favorites Clean Makeup Kit. It was only $28, and it has deluxe samples of good-for-you makeup must-haves. It has, and these are some things that I've never heard. Well, Bite Beauty, it's got a multi-stick in cashew. Ilia Beauty Limitless Lash Mascara. Ilia Beauty True Skin Radiant Priming Serum. Ilia Beauty True Skin Serum Foundation. Josie Maran Argan Enlightenment Illuminizer. Lawless Seal the Deal Loose Translucent Setting Powder. And Armis Beauty Wild with Desire Mini Lipstick in Temptation. So it's mostly Ilia Beauty, which is a brand that I've never heard of or never tried. But the reason I bought this is because I was going to buy the little mini Laura Mercier setting powder. The big one's $39, and they had a little one for 20 bucks. But this one has a little setting powder in it from a brand that I haven't tried, and it was about the same size, so I figured for $8 more I was getting the whole box of this stuff, and I could try the new brand. So this is like just a sample card of the makeup, which is, you know, that should be free anyways. Okay, so this, and I've heard a lot about Lawless Beauty. So this is a really nice sample size. It is 1 gram, 0.35 ounces, which is the same size as the Laura Mercier Travel Setting Powder, which I already know I like that powder. So I thought, and this is great for travel, and that's what I was wanting, and it's got the little sifter in it and everything. And I thought that was perfect because instead of buying the Laura Mercier, I would get this and try it. I've heard some things about Lawless. So then we've got a Bite Beauty lipstick. We all know and love Bite Beauty. Well, this is a multi-stick. That's not a lipstick, so that's good for everything. So the multi-sticks you can use on your lips, your cheeks, your eyes. So and Bite Beauty is food grade, so that's nice. This must be the Josie Maran or Marin, I don't know how you say it, Illuminizer. So that's pretty good. These are nice instead of powders in your purse because you know they're not going to break and be all over the place. And then some tiny little samples. We got a little I guess that's a healthy mascara, Ilia healthy mascara of some sort. And then we have a little tiny serum. And I've never heard of this brand either, but that's a nice, pretty neutral lipstick. So the Sephora Favorites kits, they're just great for trying samples. It's the way to go. And so that does it for my Sephora, excuse me, I've been talking too much today. My Sephora haul. Didn't buy too much, wasn't going to buy anything, so I kind of, but I'm happy with the things I bought. I'm going to keep everything, try it out. I did buy some things from Ulta as well. I did buy, well, I got it with my points. And they were, with the points I got, and they were also having a gift with purchase. So that'll be my next video. I got the Jeffree Star Morphe palette. And I got the Tarte. It's their last palette that has the big square pans on it. I can't, Temptations maybe? It comes with a little Big Ego mascara, and I used my points for that, so I only paid $18 and for those 2 palettes, and then there was also a gift with purchase. I think it was an 8-piece gift with purchase, so I'll be showing you that. So that was a good deal. And but then I bought the Jeffree Star brush set. I love my Sonia G brushes and my Wayne Goss brushes, but I thought the Morphe brush set was so pretty with the pink, and then it had 3 of the natural bristle mixed with, and I liked all the different brushes, and I thought they were just so pretty, and I wanted to support. So I did buy those. I think it was $40 for the brush set with the little bag. And what else did I get? Oh, just a Tarte. They had a new chrome paint pot. It's like a duochrome pink. So I'm looking forward to get that. So that's going to be my next video. So thanks for watching. My name's Jackie. Please like, subscribe, tune in, and leave any comments down below. And I do videos at least once, sometimes twice or 3 times, depending on what's going on, you know. If there's something going on, I'm in, and I need to, I have a lot of videos planned of going through my collection and talking about different brands. And so that's it for today. Thanks a lot. Have a great week. Bye.